Hi, this is Udalo. I'm going to make this video about trying to describe why narrow-shaped um, shoes, trainers are really not ideal for the feet. Um, any kind of narrow-shaped boots that they're manufacturing right now, how it's not designed um, like the human foot. I'm going to show you some examples of footwear, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show you the trainer which is out there right now, which I think is the best footwear to wear, to have a lot of space between the toes, not scrunched up, and it's a footwear which is very difficult to get hold of, but it's one of the best that I've found. Um, what I do want to tell you before I show you anything is that the human foot is it really is better off being in sandals, sports sandals, anything that really allows it to breathe, to be in its natural state. Because when you're even in any type of footwear, even if it's a natural shaped footwear, the feet is still is clogged up. It's just there's no breathing for the feet. Unfortunately, you can't do this in the winter because you need to be in some form of footwear, because it's just really cold out there to go in sandals. I personally, for about June, July, August, September, about 3-4 months, I wear sandals when I go out because it's very warm and it's hot, and I just take advantage of it. I try to, whenever I get home, I try to just go straight to barefoot and walk about, and just be happy. So I'm going to show you first of all my feet, as in why how the human foot is naturally the way it is, and then I'm going to show you some of the footwear. Right, okay. This is my foot, and as you can see, this here, there's a natural gap there. Okay, the space there, and this is how the foot is like. Okay, I'm going to get a bit more closer. You see that? That's natural space there. You don't get this when you're in conventional narrow footwear. As I'm walking, I'm experiencing the same thing. My this toe is also has a little bit of space. Unfortunately, I've got a bit of a slight bunion on this left feet, so it's not as narrow. It's not as wide as my right feet. These are my feet right now, barefoot, and as you can see, there's some space there. Now let me take you to some trainers. Right now, these are my shoes, and as you can see, they're narrow shaped, but they're not as bad as pointy narrow shaped footwear. These are my football boots. These are again pretty narrow shaped, and when I put my feet inside it, it squashes up. It really does squash up a lot. I don't really need to put my feet in there. And these are a pair of trainers that I bought some time ago. These are the New Balance Minimus, which I really love. If you see it clearly, you'll see how the toe area here is straight, just like the way my feet is. Yeah, it's straight, and here is straight. But if you get a football boot here, you won't get this because it's curving in. It causes the toe to pretty much squash up like this. Yeah, this is what I'm experiencing when I'm wearing my football boots. I'm going to continue to wear these because I did buy them for a bit of money, but it's only for about an hour, maybe at max. I'll be inside them. So as you can see, my feet is naturally out like this, and the New Balance Minimus, which I'm showing you right now, allows this. It's got that curve, although it's a bit narrow around here. Um, the next photo is of the Ultra trainer, which I'm going to show you, which is excellent. Right, and these are the Vibrams that I bought. I went to a store in London and I bought these. I've been seeing them online, and they're very excellent because they really give the toes individual pockets, and they really space the feet out, and they're very good. Unfortunately, with these trainers, the only problem is the sole is just too thin. It's too thin to walk down the road on a pavement, on hard floor. It really is painful. I have walked out in the streets with these, and it's not nice. These are only good for barefoot running in the park, in muddy grounds, and they're not bad for dancing. I've used them for some dance rehearsals, and they're pretty good. But they're not good for barefoot. Walking down the street. I'm better off wearing one of these Minimus trainers, which has a much thicker sole here, or even these are just football boots. They have that thick sole. You need that if you're gonna walk down the pavement. You can't, or else it really hurts the bony area of the feet, especially round at the bottom. I've said this many times before, you're better off wearing sandals for about 3 or 4 months because they really allow the feet to come out naturally, and there's no squishy squashy like this whenever I'm in a pair of football boots like this. I mean, look how narrow it is, and even if I'm getting into it, there you go. I can feel my toes squashed up, big one with the one next to it. So I guess the most important thing is that footwear companies change the design of the footwear a bit more like the Ultra, and then take it from there. But what I'm saying to you is, naturally you need to be in sandals, which I believe is the best, and not in trainers or any kind of footwear all the time. I'm sure a lot of manufacturers can take this on, football boot manufacturers, shoe companies, and redesign the footwear. The narrow shape is something I don't know where it comes from. It's maybe some kind of design thing where people just love the narrow pointiness, and people are buying this